With the release of the iPhone 4S, Apple is taking a big bet. Instead of going with an all-new design, they chose to stick with largely the same 16-month-old iPhone 4 with internal upgrades. At first glance, the phones are nearly indistinguishable, with the same 3.5-inch Retina display. Everything is housed in between two sheets of glass, held together with a metal band that doubles as the antenna. While most phone designs become stale after a few months, there's no denying that the iPhone 4S still looks and feels like a truly premium product. One of the major new features is the Apple A5 dual-core processor. Coupled with the iOS 5 operating system, the 4S is very quick, opening apps and multitasking with ease. The responsiveness and little touches have always been one of the best reasons to go for an iPhone, and the feeling of using a well-oiled machine is alive and well in this latest iteration. Another major upgrade is the new 8-megapixel camera. Armed with backside illumination and an f2.4 aperture, the photos you grab are very impressive for a phone. The depth of field is quite reasonable, and there is lots of detail in most lighting situations. Video is another upgrade in the 4S. You can now shoot full 1080p video at 30 frames per second, and as you can see here, the results are quite good. Will I need a raincoat tomorrow?
There's no rain in the forecast for tomorrow.
Siri is arguably the biggest new feature. By holding the home button for a few seconds, you can ask Siri a wide range of questions. Schedule a meeting for tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's not quite perfect. For example, it can't open an app or do anything too complicated. It also requires a data connection, but overall, Siri is one of the best new features of the iPhone 4S. It's not all good news though. While the 4S did gain a slightly larger battery, between iOS 5, the new dual-core CPU, and Siri, the battery life seems to have fallen off a bit in comparison to the iPhone 4. While you still should be able to get through a full day of moderate usage, if you are a heavy user, more than likely you'll run the phone out before the end of the day. iOS 5 comes with the iPhone 4S and has several nice new features. There is now a slide-down notification tray, similar to Android, that allows you to take a look at your new notifications at a glance. You'll also find a new Reminders app, which works well with Siri in helping you keep track of everything you need to do. The addition of wireless syncing with iTunes, iCloud backups, and over-the-air firmware updates are all very nice additions, but on the whole of it, iOS remains largely the same as in previous versions. It should surprise no one that this is the best iPhone yet. It also shouldn't be a surprise that it really isn't a huge upgrade. There is no 4G support, no larger display, no new design, and worse battery life. For some, this may be a deal breaker. However, personally, I'm quite happy with the 4S. It might not be the absolute best phone in all categories, but it's still an iPhone. The speed and responsiveness is very solid.